Yes, hello all. Today we are going to learn about how do we determine the mass per unit volume of the soils. The standard code for this practice, we practice IS 2720 part 29. Determination of dry density of the soils in place by core cutter method. As the name itself suggests you that the core is nothing but the heart. Wherever we have a hard soils and all, then we will be cultivating this core cutter method. Another method we have a sand replacement method that is with the 2720 part 28. This is by the sand replacement method. With this session, we are only going with the core cutter method. The equipment needed for this is the core cutter. The next is the dolly and the rammer. This is the rammer. Okay. The specification have been mentioned over here in this IS code. Let me brief you about the dimensions, the specification of the equipmentations. This is our core cutter. With this core cutter, this is the dolly, and then this is the rammer. This rammer is with a height of 90 centimeters. Okay, from once we consider from the bottom surface of the rammer, bottom surface till the top, it is around approximately 90 centimeters. And the weight of this rammer is with 9 kgs. Now coming for the description of the core cutter, this core cutter is with a height of 13 centimeters, 130 mm, and with a diameter of 10 centimeters with the inner diameter of 30 centimeters. The thickness of this tube is of 3 mm. Okay, coming for the dolly. This dolly is with a height of 2.5 centimeters and the inner diameter is of 10 centimeters as the same as that of the core cutter. And then coming for the thickness of this is of 7.5 mm. 7.5 mm. This is 3 mm. Okay, why there is change in this? Because to avoid the wear and tear, the thickness is because the impacts will be resisted by the dolly itself rather than the core cutter. So this is part should be thicker as 7.5 mm it is. Now coming for the another part of the core cutter, this bottom surface of the core cutter has with a cutting edge with the sharpen at the bottom. As we know that as we are using this core cutter method to determine the dry density for hard soils, stiff soils. So the sharpen edges, so the cutting edge is necessary. Okay, this is the bottom portion and this is your top portion. Okay. Now what we have to do is we have to take the weight of this core cutter. Okay, and we have to calculate the dimensions on it. The mass of the core cutter, and this is your mass of the core cutter. I have noted it down. Okay, this is my first observation. I'll be writing it as 2300 in grams. Okay, I'll be mentioning here. Yes. We have already known the diameter of the core cutter. The diameter is with 100 centimeter. We make it is 10. Diameter is 10 centimeters. Height of the core cutter is with 13 centimeters. Volume of the core cutter we can calculate by pi by 4 d square into h. Around 1020 ऐसा कुछ मिलता है. Okay, this is your centimeter cube. Okay. Okay. Right, these are all the values we are knowing at present. Now next further what we have to do is and apply the grease on the inner surface completely, or we can use the oil. Once we apply the lubricant, it might be grease or oil. Next is we are moving to the side by carrying this. Once we go with the side, just wherever we are placing this core cutter, it should be clean from the organic materials and all. Okay, that is our first observation. The second is it should be kept with the horizontal surface, and then the dolly is to be placed on it. Next is the job of the rammer. The rammer, the person here, will be going with a number of blows. With this number of blows, it should be given such that this complete dolly has to be buried into the ground surface. Once it is buried, the excavation along the periphery of this core cutter has to be done completely without disturbing the core cutter, okay, and the sample present in it. Okay. Now, once we excavate completely, then try to lift it up. Kindly make sure that the disturbance should be negligible. Okay. Now, just lift it up and then pack this sample completely in the polythene bag, and we have to take to the laboratory. Once we come to the laboratory, then what we have to do is we have to surface finish it from the upper and the bottom surface of this core cutter. Okay. Once again, I repeat, we have to surface finishes, remove the dolly and surface finish the upper and bottom surface of the core cutter, and then take the weight of it. Okay. Once we take this weight, then note down, this is your container, nothing but core cutter plus the wet soil. This I will come over here. This is mass of the core cutter plus wet soil. My readings for this are container plus wet soil is 3415 grams. Okay. Once we get this, now we can calculate this minus this. What we get is mass of wet soil. Container core cutter ko minus kar diya. Then we'll be getting the answer as 2115 grams. Okay. The next one is about how do you determine. This is your bulk density we people have got. What do you mean by bulk density? The bulk density is mass per unit volume, mass divided by volume. What is your mass? This is your mass. 2115 is the mass. Divided by volume, volume is this one, 1020 centimeter cube. If we are getting mass divided by volume, if you are doing this, you will be getting the bulk density. Okay, nothing but field density. Now, what is our ultimate goal for this experimentation? We need a dry density, not the bulk density. What is the equation to find out the dry density? It is the dry density we can find out by bulk density divided by 1 plus W, right? The unknown terms are water content. Now need to find out the water content. Now, how do we go with it? The water content can be determined by the oven dry methods. Okay. Once we are done, after taking out the soil sample, wet soil, after measuring it, once we are done, then with the help of sample excluders. And then later on, once you exclude the complete sample, take some of the sample from it. You can see over here how this excluder works. Helps to remove the soil sample. Once we are done with this, just you can take the soil sample, a bit of the soil sample, and put up in the container. The container number, we have to note it down, whatever it is. Okay. And then this is my container number. Okay, it is 27. I'll be writing down the container number 27. Okay, after writing down the container, I have to take the empty weight of the container, right? So I can switch on over here. So container number, this is my container number is 27, and mass of container with the lid. Mass of the container with the lid for my result is, for my container is 13.04 grams. Okay, and this is your container, and wet soil dalne ke baad, wet soil I'm getting the result as container plus wet soil. This is your empty weight of the container with the lid. We'll be noting down the result. Later on, we have to add the soil in it, and then after that we have to add some of the soil in it, and then we have to go with the measurement. Now my readings for this is, okay, my reading for this is, I've been noting it down. It is container plus wet soil. I got with 34.12 grams. Okay. Once we are done with it, just take the container and then keep it in oven to know the water content. As you can see, why we are giving the container numbers, because you have number of containers in it. To recognize, we are giving the number to the containers. Okay, now this container we have kept here with the degree we have maintained as we have given the standard temperature as 110 degrees centigrades. Okay, plus or minus 5 for 24 hours. We are leaving it here itself. Okay, we are removing the sample after 24 hours. We are removing the sample and then we are taking the measurements. My results are for the dry sample, it is 32.78. Nextly, we'll be going with how do you find out the mass of dry soil? Dry soil, यहाँ से ही आ जाएगा. This is your dry soil, right? Dry soil को क्या करोगे? Dry soil, जो whatever the result is, 32.78 minus the container को minus करो, mass of container. Okay, 32 minus 78 minus 13.04. We will get here 32.78 minus 13.04. Okay, this is 19.74. Okay, mass of water, this minus this. This is your minus. Okay, we'll be getting the mass of the water. Here we go as 34.12 minus 32.78. We'll be writing it as 1.34. Now, water content determination, how we go with in the basic terminology is we have gone through water content. How do we find out? Water content is equals to mass of water divided by mass of dry soil. Here mass of water kitna hai? This is your mass of the water. Okay, I'll be writing it as 1.34 divided by mass of dry soil. How much we got? It is 19.74. Then what is our result? It is in percentage. It is into 100. We'll be giving it as 6.78 is the percentage water content. What is the end result? We need the dry density, right? We'll be writing as dry density. Dry density. Dry density is given by rho d. Okay, this is the end result. Now bulk density is equals to what? Unit weight, mass per unit volume is B is equals to weight divided by, so this is mass divided by volume, right? Mass divided by volume, you people have already got. It is mass kitna hai? This is your mass of wet soil, 2115 is 2115 minus divided by the volume. Volume is 1020. Okay, the density for, we'll be writing it as 2.07. Okay, we have measured with centimeter, na? Okay, this is we will write centimeter cube. We have taken with the grams, right? Okay, we'll be writing it as gram per centimeter cube. Okay. Now we need the dry density, right? We have written down, we can write down the dry density as the bulk mass per unit volume with respect to the bulk density divided by 1 plus the water content. Now put this water content, okay, water content is equals to, right? This will be writing it as 6.78, right? Bulk density kitna hai? The bulk density you have got over here, right? Once you put up, you will end up with the finding out the dry density. The dry density is we have got 1.68. Sorry, 1.68 gram per centimeter cube cc. This is our end result. So, Q&A. First, the most important we have to remember is about the wall thickness. The wall thickness is with the 3 mm over here, and for the dolly it is 7.5 mm. What is the difference? Why it is has been the internal diameter is the same, but we are changing this thickness of the walls because On the core cutter, we are placing the dollies. The impact given by the rammer has to be bared by the dolly itself. Okay. It is a protective layer, like, and then to avoid the wear and tear of this core cutter, we are using this dolly, and the thickness is 7.5. Yeah, man. Now coming for another one, we'll be going with another question we can take with as hmm, always note down that always go with the observation that the cutting edge should be kept always sharp. Okay, and another is the core cutter should not be used in the stony soils. Stony soils are nothing but wherever you have with the cobbles, boulders, and all, then the core cutter is not to be used. This is a one. Okay. Any others? Question and answers. Okay, questions here. Nothing much. Okay, chalo. See you.